Spartan Llodg. I have spent enough years with Oni to know the truth. Once this is over, after all I have done, they'll order you to kill us both.
Fire Team Osiris. Over the last 72 hours, 5 colonies have experienced identical events. Massive destruction, Forerunner and Origin. And Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Halsey has managed to contact us. She claims to have information on these attacks.
Halsey is currently in Covenant custody on the surface of Kamchatka. Your mission is to insert behind enemy lines, retrieve Halsey, and bring her back to Infinity. Be advised, Dr. Halsey is accompanied by Covenant Supreme Leader Jul 'Mdama. If you have the opportunity...
Understood, Commander.
Good luck, Spartan Locke. Infinity out.
Tracking gear online.
Affirmative. Say, before we make this jump, anybody want to say a few words?
I figure if God can hear how scared I am, so can everyone else. Locke, you buying first drink when we're done?
You ask, you buy. Fire Team Osiris. The light is green. Check.
Comms working fine, Locke.
Copy that, Tanaka. Spartan Buck online and ready.
Spartan Vale online.
Weapons free. Contact.
Alright, hello everybody, this is Llodg, and today we are finally back with more 20 years of Halo, Fire Team Osiris. And sorry this took so long, but I needed to get through Spartan Ops first. And oh my gosh, I haven't played this game since, or I haven't played the campaign since probably I beat it on Legendary, and that was probably not long before or after the game came out, so it's probably been 6 years? When did this game come out? 2015? Oh, it's longer than 6 years. It's been 8 years, oh my goodness. That's crazy. So yeah, I haven't played this campaign fully in 8 years. I played a couple missions just for like videos and stuff, but yeah. And this is also the first video, or first 20 years through Halo video, that is not through MCC, because this game isn't in MCC. And it's like the only Halo game that's not, which is weird. But yeah, so there's a lot of new things in Halo 5. So first, you can zoom in with literally every single weapon, like the bolt shot, boom, zoom in. And they all have their own zoom in animations, which is cool. Like, well, I won't really like talk about them until we see them, you know, because it's like visual, you get to see it. But yeah, we also, instead of their usual sparring abilities from the last 2 games, we get a whole new sparring abilities, like the thruster that was in the last games. But this time, it doesn't throw you into third person. But we have a few others, like we can still sprint, obviously. Sprinting's gonna be this whole thing. Also, a lot of weapons changed, so I'll let you know when they come up. And yeah, we can also clamber, which becomes a series staple after this. And we can slide now, which is cool, so you have a lot of stuff. And then we also have a Spartan charge. When you see these 2 little like brackets come up, that means you can do it after sprinting. And you can hit enemies with that, or brick walls sometimes. So you know. Also, they changed up a lot of the Forerunner weapons, but like the scatter shot's mostly the same. Or this isn't the scatter shot, this is a suppressor. And we can do some other stuff as well. I think will come up soon. Oh yeah, also the pulse grenade is now, I forget what it's called. It's called something different, I think, but it's the same, looks the same. And you also notice that we have different Spartans with us that are accompanying us, and that is Fireteam Osiris. And it's actually interesting because also you can still assassinate, as you know, and there's different assassinations in this game. But as you know, that there's going to be different Spartans, and you can actually, if you have different, there's so many things on my mind because this is a brand new series. If you have friends to play with you, they'll play as these different Spartans, so first player will always be Llodg, and then I actually don't know what the other players are. Second player might be Tanaka, which is the white Spartan, and then third player might be Vale, which is the Spartan in red, and then the last, 4th player is Buck, who has now become a Spartan 4, I think through one of the books. But yeah, he's here now. And yeah, and I don't actually know how many, like what certain weapon differences are. Do you know like how different the light rifle is, if it actually does? Because you can see the ammo doesn't do that thing it did in the last game, where it kind of came together. But you know, I'll show the bolt shot, because they changed the bolt shot. It used to be a shotgun, but now it's just kind of, it's almost like a little battle rifle. But it's cool. I kind of like it more in this game, because it can get some good hits. Oh, also they were kind of in the last game, but I feel like they're much bigger now. There are some hit markers. Sorry, I haven't done one of these videos in so long where I just explain everything, so it feels weird to do this. But yeah, so there's different Spartans. Oh, there's a thing over here. I don't think these really do anything special, you know? But you know, also, so as you can see, these are the Forerunners, which, the Prometheans from the last game. But there's a new one called the Soldiers, which are just these guys. And they kind of hold different weapons. They kind of act like the Knights from the last game, except that they're, I feel like the Knights like rallied everyone together, but these guys don't really do that. Oh, and Undead, which actually, when you die, you don't actually die immediately. There's a chance to be refreshed, or you can get back up. I don't know what it's called. Healed? Get back up, I don't know. But when you do that, you and the person that did it gets a energy shield, which is nice. And so you actually don't die. Oh my gosh. Also, I'm playing heroic, in case you're curious. Also, you don't really die until either everyone dies or there's a long time. So if you're in single player, hopefully you can press X to get your people to get ya. I don't know words, I guess. Oh, also if you like do the zoom in while you're jumping, you'll actually hover in place for a while, which is nice. And I did play Halo 5 a lot, specifically the oh my god, I thought you were Buck. Goodness gracious. Oh, grenade. So I played Halo 5 a lot, specifically the multiplayer, like Warzone, so I kind of know this game. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of things. That's actually pretty impressive to me.
I noticed in the briefing Dr. Halsey lost her left arm. When did that happen?
Jewel did it. No idea when or why.
Reckon it wasn't an argument, or he'd have cut off her head instead of her arm.
Let's see. This should do it.
Boo. And yeah, so instead of like an AI, you have these people to kind of talk with you. Oh, and all the people, they have like specific weapons they spawn in with. Like Vale, I think, always has like a SMG, which is returned from Halo 3. Llodg always has a assault rifle and other stuff. And Llodg actually is able to open is able to hold 3 frag grenades. Uh-oh.
Kraken sighted.
Oh, this is a new Covenant thing. It's kind of like the Scarab, except it's not as cool. We'll see it more.
Jules getting desperate.
Also, Vale. So I don't know too much about these other characters like Tanaka, honestly. Oh, she's talking about it.
My options would be real bored or spend the time getting smart.
So yeah, Vale kind of knows Sangheili, and it's kind of become like a Sangheili thing. Also, there's data pads throughout, so along with skulls, there's also data pads. I'm not going to be looking for these. Also, I don't think I've ever found this. I'm not going to be looking for these specifically, but they're around if you need them, if you want to know. Okay, so yeah. So don't expect me to go find all those, because I don't know where they are. I think I have found all the skulls before, but that was with a guide. Oh no. Yeah. And man, I actually really like how this game looks. I forgot how this thing, because like when the game first came out, it was kind of disappointing how it looked to me. Because I was expecting it to look more like Halo 4 with how detailed it is, but it isn't that. Oh, also you can press up on the D-pad and your allies will want to hit them more. It works a lot like the Republic Commando games, if you've ever played those, because I think the same guy worked on that. And I'll be honest, not much has changed between that and this in the 10 years that were between them. Which is kind of funny, but yeah. So if you're curious where they got those ideas from, I think he came on the team. I don't know, I can't remember who it was, but I don't think they're at 343 anymore. Most people aren't at 343 anymore these days, but you know. So yeah, that's a cool thing. This could be like a scatter grenade. Oh my goodness. I forget, I want to know what it's called. I just don't know. But yeah. Oh goodness. I think that's everything I also wanted to talk about that I feel like I needed to talk about. At least for this level. There'll be other stuff I need to talk about. But yeah. And I know Halo 5 doesn't get a lot of love for its campaign. And I don't remember loving it. Like, you know. So we'll see if I like it anymore. I've been on a streak of liking the games more as I play them again. Until Spartan Ops. So maybe a similar thing will happen. Or maybe nothing will happen. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll hate it as much. Where is that guy? I see him. Oh my goodness. Oh man, this skybox looks super nice though. I feel like I haven't talked about skyboxes in forever. Oh my gosh. But yeah, if you want to hear my thoughts on Spartan Ops, you can know. And I made a video about it earlier this week. Finally, it took me way too long. Because there was like 50 levels. I don't know who at 343 did that. But also, there's no Spartan Ops for this game, even though I think it could have used it. And people might have hated this game less if it had it. But we'll see. I won't tell you why people hated this game. We'll see as it comes up if you've never played it. But yeah. I'm also playing on Xbox because it's the only Halo game. Actually, yeah, this is the only Halo game that isn't on PC. Maybe some of the phone games aren't. But I feel like they did get a PC release. Yeah, this is the only Halo game that doesn't have a PC release now, which is really weird. Because also, I feel like this game would have been amazing with mods. So, oh, here's a Splinter turret. It's a new Forerunner weapon. Oh gosh, I'm dead again. Someone pick me up, please.
I'm up. Thanks.
There we go, yeah. So hopefully there'll be a lot less deaths in the series, because they can just pick me up. But I don't know. I remember people thinking that this game was like really hard, but I didn't have too much of an issue with it in Legendary. So we will see what I think about it once we get there. Oh, here's another data pad. This is the one that I remember. It's a little annoying that you have to like do that.
Julian Dama is an opportunist, not a leader. It was only a matter of time until his version of the Covenant started to break.
Well, it could stand to break a little faster if you ask me.
Yeah, no, how bad is it that the things are already breaking, that we got reintroduced? And here's the Knights! Oh. Yeah, so as I said, Knights are different in this game a little bit. They actually are much more kind of similar to Hunters in the way of how difficult they are, but I don't think they're as difficult as Hunters. So yeah, instead of being able to hit them anywhere, I say as I'm not looking at them, as opposed to not being able to hit them anywhere, you have to hit them on those like glowy parts on the side, and you can break them open and hit them in the back, which adds a lot more strategy to it, though it ends up to just being, oh, we can only hit them there. So that's a little annoying. Also, as you can probably tell, Covenant and Forerunners aren't working together. Oh, you can actually hit them in the front. I didn't actually know that. But yeah, so Forerunner and Covenant aren't working together. Why? I honestly couldn't tell you, which is a little annoying. Because I don't know. Because a lot of comic book releases led up to this. And I just don't know them.
We move on Halsey and
oh, here's the storm rifle back. I honestly don't think any weapon from Halo 4 didn't make an appearance. You can let me know in the... Oh, the SIG grenade didn't.
What is the problem?
There are several. Would you like to discuss the finer points of casual reconciliation?
More human sarcasm.
So you have learned something from me, Julie.
You claim to be able to access...
And I can. However, I did not claim to be able to access it instantaneously.
No time to dither. You will also afford me the respect befitting of the Didact's hand.
Seems your fingers are an open rebellion, Han.
Enough!
Yeah, good looking.
Do your work.
Eyes on target. This location does not serve my needs. When she makes another transmission, I must triangulate.
I tire of this, Doctor. You have been chasing shadows for weeks to no avail. Dr. Halsey, Captain Lasky would like a word with you.
It took you long enough.
Fire Team Osiris, you are cleared to land in Docking Bay 11.
I sent you my position 3 weeks ago. I told you this was happening.
We'll discuss that in private, Doctor. Palmer.
What has she done? How far has it already gone?
Good work, Osiris. What do you think that's about?